Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be cleaning out the grinder on the Sage Barista Express. We're starting off by taking the hopper off the top. We're going to give it a good clean out. Clean out any oils or any casings. We're going to strip out the burrs or the blades. We're going to have a look and see how they're all set up. Give them a clean out and be ready to carry on creating amazing espresso. Okay, so to take the hopper off, I'm going to take the lid off and we're just going to turn the lock on the top and then just lift it away. Okay, so loads of beans inside. I'm going to use, you can see the little GoPro here, that to show you in a little bit more detail. We just need to take these beans, however you want to do it, out the top so that we can get to the burrs or the blades. Okay, so I'm going to put a little picture inside this picture of the GoPro footage so you can see in a little bit more detail, but basically I'm just removing all the coffee beans that was sat on top of the burrs ready to grind. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I've taken the hopper off. I've removed as much as possible with the spoon. You can see the top of the blades there. You can also, see all the bits of shells, the outside of the coffee bean. You can see all the bits that we don't want necessarily. And I can also see the build-up from the oils, the minerals. So I'm going to pop the hopper back in place. I'm going to pop the lid back on. And I'm just going to grind out anything that's left inside the burrs there, or inside the blades, inside that working part of the grinder, just so that it's easier. So if you go to take the top blade off and it's really stiff and it won't go, best thing to do is just to drop out any beans in there that are jamming up. Exactly the same way as you would do if you had a grinder jam or anything like that. You're just taking the top off and you're releasing the blades again, which sometimes happens. Okay, so really simple and easy process. I'm going to put my trusty jug underneath to catch and just pop my finger in and you see the little button under there. I'm going to press that. You can hear, there we go. And you can hear that noise, and that's the noise of the grinder not actually having any coffee beans in it. I'll just do it again so you can hear really quick. So it's not always a good idea to spin your grinder when it's got no beans in it, because it's going to get hot, it's going to wear out. But there we go. Now we're ready to take the top part off and let's go. Okay, so we're going to prepare now to clean. So unlocking, taking off the hopper. And now you can see, let me get the little GoPro again so I can show you in a bit more detail. There we go. So now you can see that inside, you can see all the oils and build up inside there, but actually the blades are free. Okay, so the fastest and most efficient way to clean out anything that's loose in there that we don't want is just to use the Hoover. I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to get the Hoover and a vacuum. I'm just going to give it a blast. Okay, then we can remove the burrs. So let's do this. Okay, so now you can see right inside the grinder. So we're going to lift this little handle up. We're going to twist it from the lock position to the align position, like this. Now, sometimes it'll be really hard, be really stiff, but don't worry, you're not going to break it. Just to unalign it and then take it out. Now we can see a lot of build up in there. We can see the build up around the burr there, which just needs a brush out. So to loosen it, I'm going to get a little brush. The Sage machine comes with a little brush like this, just to start to loosen everything up, and it's nice size so you can get inside there, really get to work. I tend to prefer this one. This one is a brush from a Mazer. If you're using a Mazer grinder, I guess it comes with that. And then I'm going to get the vacuum again, and we'll give it a blast with that. It's looking really clean now. I'll see if there's anything else that wants to come out while we're here, or whether it's all okay. It's all looking good. Okay, so I'm just going to get a nice dry clean J cloth and just try to rub any of the oils off there that have built up. And then I get the other side, the top blade. I'm going to do the same. I'm not going to wash it in the sink. I'm not going to put any chemical on it. I'm not going to do anything to it that's going to cause an issue. I'm just checking the setting. So the top blade setting is on a number 6, which is pretty standard. I don't need to change that because I'm quite happy with the way that my coffee machine is grinding. But if I was in a position where we're really under extracting and really over extracting, and I've got the maximum settings on the side, I know that I can make this adjustment inside. But we'll come back to that another time. So popping this back in on the align there, and then twist. And when the two things are aligned together, you'll see that's the align there. I'll do it again, and round. It doesn't click in or anything. And then we can put the hopper back on. So what I'm going to do with this is make sure that there's no coffee beans in it. Again, I'm going to give it a wipe. I'm not going to try and clean it or wash it. I've seen it happen before. I've seen it happen at work where the top of the hopper has been taken off. It's been washed, but it hasn't been dried properly, and it's been put back on. And what happens then is that any moisture then gets onto the burrs, gets onto the blades, and it completely destroys them, it rusts them. And you get a jam inside, or you're pouring coffee beans into an area that's got moisture in it, so that's locked back on in place. I'm going to give the top a wipe. There we go, as good as new. So like I say, I don't recommend washing these in the sink or in the dishwasher or anything like that. I don't recommend using any chemicals or any kind of cleaner. Just give it a wipe with a dry, clean J cloth or a dusting cloth or microfiber or anything else that you want to, or blue roll, is probably the best course of action. Okay, so what we're looking at now is where the coffee is dispensed from, and we're just going to give it a good sweep out. Make sure there's no coffee inside, no build-up around. Use whichever brush you think is better. Make sure everything's good. No old coffee. Okay, so we've now completed our grinder clean. We've also cleaned the hopper. We've also cleaned the bottom where the dose is received. So yeah, it's all good. So the only thing I've got to do now is pop some more coffee beans in and make myself a coffee, make sure it's all set up right and ready to go. There's a new type of bean going in there now, so it needs a full grind and dose, which will keep me busy for a few minutes. So yeah, if you like what you've seen, please give us a like or a follow or a subscribe, and we'll see you next time.